better.
This is Down to the Wire 513.
Everybody else can shut up. It is time.
Ooh, Flyman Rain.
Back in the building, man.
Yo, we in the building. We back.
Make sure y'all follow us on everything Down to the Wire 513. Yo, Down to the Wire 513, episode 378. Brother, how you feeling?
Hey, man, we back in the building. I'm tired, but we here, brother. It's been a long half week so far. How you feeling, man?
I ain't gonna hold you. It's been a long half week, and gotta get up early tomorrow, go to work. So I just need Saturday going to get here.
Yeah, praying for Friday to get here quick, man. Tomorrow's my Friday, so getting through it, man. Get to Friday when I'm off and be chilling, man. Can't wait.
But other than that, man, good to be here, man. A lot going on in sports around this time for it to be this time of the year. You know, usually we just got NBA playoffs for real and NHL playoffs, but a lot of news happening in other sports, so it's been interesting. But we want to try to touch all of it today for sure. Before we get started, man, make sure I give us a follow on everything Down to the Wire 513, or as I always say, just Google us. We're literally everywhere you can get your podcast. Like, subscribe, share on YouTube, all that good stuff, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, yesterday was 513 day. We gotta start getting on 513 day just because we are Down to the Wire 513. You gotta make that a yearly tradition, man. Tens hit me up yesterday. Out of pocket variety podcast hit me yesterday and told me about that. I was like, bro, you're right. We gotta get on every 513 now, man. Just make it a tradition.
Yeah, look, next year, Lord willing, everything still goes well. 513 days is on a Wednesday next year.
Hey, it worked out perfectly, man. I'm about to say, even if we hop on and do some shots or whatever, if it ain't on Wednesday, we gotta do something, man.
Yeah, facts. So let's go on and get the show going, man. The NBA draft lottery was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday.
Yesterday.
Tuesday. NBA draft lottery was yesterday. Was Tuesday night. Dallas Mavericks secured the number 1 overall pick. They had a 1.8 chance of getting the number 1 draft pick, and somehow, some way that they got the number 1 pick.
Very, very interesting. It seems like when you trade your star player to the Lakers, getting the number 1 pick. Look what happened in New Orleans when they traded Anthony Davis to us back all those years ago. They ended up getting the number 1 pick in that Zion sweepstakes, and look here, and hey, look at that, it's also a Dookie. The Mavs trade Luka Doncic to us.
For who?
For Anthony Davis. Look at that. It's all ties together. All ties together. And now they win the Cooper Flag sweepstakes, and they will get the rights to draft Cooper Flag if they choose to do that, which I think they will. Everybody's saying everybody think they will. If Nico is a nutcase, who knows? He might just change his mind and go with Ace Bailey or go with Dylan Harper or go with I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's crazy. He might go anybody.
He do that. He getting ran out of town. He ran out of Dallas for sure.
No, that's facts. That's facts, man. So that's shocking, bro. Shocking. No one saw this coming. Well, I won't say no one. Gilbert Arenas called this out. He called this back after we got Luka. He said, they're gonna get the number 1 pick, and they got the number 1 pick. So it's funny, that remember that game we had against Chicago and Josh Giddey hit that buzzer beater.
Yep,
that cost them number 1 pick.
That cost them.
And the Bulls, of course, nowhere. They were going nowhere. They knew they were going nowhere. They lost a chance to get Cooper Flag. And the Bulls are going nowhere, as we all know. They have no future star on their team that we see. Well, I like Mostas Buzelli. Buzelli's a little bit. I like him, 6'10" guard, if you want to call him that. I like him a lot, but he's definitely a project. Cooper would have definitely been something to push the accelerator for them in Chicago. But You know, they won that game and it cost them that pick, unfortunately. But we can't say that tanking, which is that losing that game purposely, would be tanking. It's good because look at the bottom 4 teams in the last 5 years. It seems like the worst team in the league never gets the top 4 pick. So all those teams that tank for, go on these loser streaks and lose healthy games and end up, with these shitty ass records. In number 6 picks, number 7 picks, number 4 picks, number 5 picks. It's rarely ever top 3 pick. And it's almost never the number 1 pick.
I just like the fact that it's that every game, obviously, it's every game counts. Like they said, Chicago Bulls situation when they hit the game winner on us. Like I said, and that was we still have maybe 2 or 3 weeks left in the season.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I mean, hell, they were fighting for
playing seeding, man, and playoff seeding for them in the East Coast. They were fighting for playoffs. Play-ins. They were not good, but still, they were stringing together some wins. Young team playing hard, and in hindsight, end up costing them. But if they lose that game, who's to say that they still get the pick? Who's to say that it goes that way? They win the game. Who's to say that the pick doesn't go to San Antonio, get number 2 pick, which is crazy too to think about. This first number 2 pick.
But it's all trickle down effect because then it's like because I know like the Kings they were up there about, and I think if they would have got if their pick would have fell between 1 through 12, then they would have kept the pick. Yeah. But they got 13, so it went to Atlanta. So it's like
crazy, bro. Crazy. like the amount of shit that happens during the lottery that ends up like, damn, that ball went that way, ended up fucking this team over, is hilarious in hindsight when you look at it. All these trades that you think, all these swaps and it means nothing. It comes up when that bill is due and the swap is up and that ball bounces the wrong way. That shit hurts, man. That shit hurts.
No, that honestly, that's the thing I would like to see. I would like to see the NBA do moving forward. I mean, it's dramatic how they do it now. I don't know if that was me or you.
I'm about to say, I think it was me. I don't know.
But no, I was thinking about this after the whole thing went down. In states all across the world, every night around 7:00 or whenever they do it, they have the live lottery draw where you get to see like the numbers being drawn on TV. You mean we can't find no type of system we can do that with all NBA ping pong balls?
And they still do the ping pong balls, bro. I didn't know they still do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I saw a clip today. I saw a clip today where I watched the Zach Lowe show and he was talking about it yesterday. But I saw a clip today when they had he was talking about it, the clip from the actual podcast, but they had the video what he was talking about in the room, and they was actually they recorded it. Like, oh, they record this shit. They still don't televise this shit. Like, fuck that whole little car. I want to see the balls. Like, no,
that's what I'm saying.
No Diddy. Whoa. No Diddy.
Definitely not right now, man. Definitely not right now.
Yeah, what's going on right now? He's gonna try no Diddy, but we want to see the ping pong balls. I want to see that. I don't want to see those cards and envelopes.
Yeah, I'm much rather see that, and then you could kind of, like I said, get rid of the whole thing, speculation about it being rigged. Because I mean, do you really trust everybody back there who's monitoring the ping pong balls and where they go? I mean,
nah,
who knows?
I don't trust that shit. I don't trust that shit, man. All the times that Cleveland ended up getting number 1 pick, when LeBron was up and after LeBron left, they got the number 1 pick games. He managed to leave. It's like, come on, bro. This shit's rigged.
and he hit it on the McAfee interview. He was like, "Oh, LeBron going to Cleveland. Cleveland gets number 1 pick. D Rose going to Chicago." Like,
yeah, like, come on, man, come on. Like, they trade Luka and then all of a sudden they just get number 1 pick out of nowhere. Come on. Come on, man.
I kind of buy this conspiracy where it's like this is Cooper Flash probably the first white great hooper to come out of college since Larry Bird. So it's like,
I ain't going there.
Who's better? Who was?
We forgetting about Adam Morrison. We forgetting about Kevin Love was great coming out of UCLA.
Was
They were number one picks, but Adam Moore's number 3 pick. Kevin Love was a top high school player coming out of high school.
I know.
Of course, he was number 1 pick, but D Rose ended up being number 1 pick that draft. But
this was first, like he's first, like
first number 1 since number 1, white player. So yeah, okay. You want to say? I don't know though. I mean,
I'm not
can't
saying
discredit those guys.
I get you. I'm not saying he's necessarily better than those guys, but I feel like
he's a higher rated prospect than those guys. You can put it that way. You put it that way.
But then they want. I feel like I kind of see the conspiracy where they want to say, I want to put him in a situation where he can succeed, so we can go ahead and boost him up. Like Dallas
is that really the best situation for him to succeed though? Is that really the best situation for him to come in and really develop into what the league will want him to be? If they want to be the great white hope, they want him to come in and be like Luka was. Is he going to get the opportunity in Dallas when you have already 2 number 1 picks there, and Kyrie's going to miss all next year most likely, but AD is still going to be here next year, number 1 pick as well, still one of the top 10 players in the league. Is he going to get now? It's going to be good for him though, because AD isn't the offensive engine that Kyrie is, so he's going to be so with Kyrie being out, it will give Cooper more, I guess, leeway offensively, maybe, to do more, guard stuff, maybe. But is he ready to do that in the NBA? I don't know.
Right. I mean, hell, we'll see. But I would much, if I was, like I said, if I was the people who want to control the narrative and Cooper Flag, I would much rather have him in a situation where you are surrounded by better talent than going to a Washington Wizards where it's like it's me and a bunch of whoever.
Yeah, a bunch of clowns. I don't say clowns. No, not to discredit Jordan Poole and those guys over there. Then
let's be real. Like, let's say he would have went to a Utah or a Washington or whoever. How many like national televised games do they get?
Yeah, first off, let's thank God that he didn't go to Utah, or he's not going to Utah. That would be a travesty for everybody. The NBA never puts their games on TV. They're not going to put their games on TV. When he gets there, they would try to do a little bit, but he would got lost in the sauce. If you're going to put him in the West, you got to put him in a big market, I think. And I think Dallas is one of the biggest markets in the league. I think it's like one of the top 5 biggest markets in the league. Our top 6 or 7, maybe not the top 5, but up there in top 10 somewhere. So I think it's a good spot for him. And contrary to what people think, I think Dallas will be, because people are saying should they trade the pick. I don't think it meets their timeline, because Nico did say, he said that it's just going against what Nico says if they draft Cooper and keep Cooper. Nico said to him, future means 3 to 4 years out. If you draft Cooper, your future is not 3 to 4 years. Your future is going to be 10, 15 years. You're hoping that we know with God willing, his health and everything stays good. So that doesn't fit on the timeline that he had with AD and Kyrie. That fits more on the timeline he would have with Luka, a younger superstar who needed a defender coming in there and helping him out, which could have been Cooper. If they would kept Luka, obviously they would have been out of the situation, I think. But or who knows? Because Kyrie got hurt, so who knows?
I mean, but this is why I said ultimately we'll end up at C. I mean, based off what we've seen him do in college, do I think he could be a top superstar in the league? Probably, my personal opinion, probably not. I think he'll be a good player. But as far as like a superstar, like face of your franchise, no. But honestly,
you don't see top 5, 7 players. You see top like 15, maybe 15, 20ish.
15 and so that maybe like 5, 10 years based on what's out there. For me, I think borderline like 15. I'll have him. He'll be somewhere between 15 and like 12 for me.
Okay. Yeah, I think he could. I think he could easily be a top 20 player in the NBA. I think his ceiling is probably like maybe borderline top 10, like you're saying, somewhere around that 12 mark. I don't see him ever being a top 5'7" guy. Honestly, that's just me personally. Now I could be wrong. I always say I hope I'm wrong. But I just don't see him being a top like 5'7" guy in the league. So that's why if I'm Dallas, I keep him. I try to develop him into best I can make him be. But I'm not trading him for like a Giannis. I know people are saying that he'll trade for. I'm not doing that. Even though I don't think he'll ever be as good as Giannis is going to be. As good as Giannis is right now. Yeah, Giannis to me is top 3 player in the league, top 4, 5. However you want to say it. He's a top player. He's an elite, top of the top player in the league. He's on the top echelon. He's
top
the superstar
player of all time.
Yeah, like
already.
he is. However you want to call it, any day you can pick it. He'd be one of the top players in the league, top 3 players in the league. I don't think Cooper will ever be that good, but I still wouldn't move off of him for Giannis at this stage of his career. So Giannis doesn't really go what you go with. He don't go with you. I mean, I think you have to probably trade AD to get Giannis probably, but I don't think he goes with what you have. So I would just, if I'm Dallas, I would stay out of Giannis sweepstakes. I would just keep Cooper, go with Cooper AD for next year. Let Cooper experiment with the ball a little bit offensively. See what you can develop him into. Maybe not too much. You got to get somebody in there to kind of handle the rock out there because Kyrie was their main ball handler out there. So you need somebody because Cooper can't be a main ball handler right now. He can't do that.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, he said their window is 3 to 4. I said, let's just say Kyrie misses next year, but Cooper, he gets his feet wet, he gets comfortable in the league. Then by the time Kyrie get back, as long as knock on wood, AD is still healthy, like they should by 2026, 27 or 27, 20, 26, 27.
It may be time for them. It might be time for them, and he might not. He at that point, Cooper wouldn't have to be a top 20 player. Yeah. He can still be a top 50 player. Come in, play some good defense. Dominate his man because he's not going to be having. If Kyrie comes back and being Kyrie, which I think he can still be. He's a little bit older. ACL injuries are nowhere near as they used to be. So I think he'll still come back be efficient and still be a good scorer. Cooper will have the third best wing defender on him probably. And he'll be able to hopefully, but by that time, kill that matchup.
But what I do like that Dallas, if they were to keep Cooper Flag, what they will be on the defensive end. They're already they're already great defensively. And Cooper he defends. He likes to play defense. So
that's one thing he will impact immediately. Like next year, their team's going to be elite defensively just by adding Cooper Flag. I think they can go Cooper, AD, and Dame Gafford in the front court, bro. What?
And then off the bench, if you want Lively.
Oh my god!
If PJ Washington want to stay there,
you go PJ in there too, bro. Oh my god, bro. They can be very very good defensively, especially if you get Cooper. If you get his ball skills up a little bit, he can play like 2. Get him playing a 2, and you get him PJ, Gafford, or him PJ AD, and Lively in there. Oh my god. Look out, man. That's a huge team. I don't care who you put at the point. Huge team.
So I said we'll see. Hopefully we're wrong. What I will say about the draft lottery, and I was screaming at my TV. If the Spurs would have got the number 1 pick, bro, I would have definitely say rigged like a motherfucker.
I would have got so mad, bro. I would have got so mad. So mad. But still, even them getting number 2 pick is fucking bullshit. Bro.
Fucking correct, bro.
Fucking bullshit. Now I'm hearing
2 and 14.
Yeah, now when I'm hearing what they're going to do with that pick is blasphemy. What Jonathan Giovanni said, they're 99% sure they're going to take Dylan Harper.
I think he's best.
Fucking stupid.
I like it. I think he's number 2 best prospect in
I agree. I think he's number 2 or maybe even number 1, honestly. But if you have De'Aaron Fox you traded for and you have Stephon Castle, what are you gonna trade somebody then? Somebody gotta go. Somebody gotta go, or you can go ahead and just grab Ace. Ace Bailey is in there. Now I saw one draft board from a expert that had Ace Bailey number 17, bro, on the board.
Well, one. I mean, and you probably already knew because you've been watching him since high school. While Rutgers live say he was 6'10", I think was that true? They said he was 6'10", but he's really 6'7".
At the combine they also do his shoes off. They do basically barefoot measurements. So with shoes on, he's probably about 6'8.5". But yeah, Rutgers definitely lied. They said 6'10". He's not 6'10". So I said it to her. I was like, "Dang, he's 6'10", and he looks long and lanky, so it's believable when you see him play. But then you get these real measurements, like, all right, yeah, this nigga 6'7", bro. He's just Paul George. We're saying nothing wrong with that. Paul George is a very skilled player, but I'm thinking 6'10". I'm thinking like KD, Jason Tatum type shit. But he's a more 6'7", 6'8" ish. But still, he's still growing. He's still growing.
Yeah, but no, I'm with you as far as like I said the fit, because then you're just a team full of guards. Then you got Wemby.
Yeah,
So,
it's the
like,
same thing that they were doing in Sacramento when they had Tyrese Halliburton and De'Aaron Fox. Like, what are you doing getting all these fucking point guards, bro? Like, be smart here. I know you want to pick, the best player available, but you also have to think about your fit. If you're gonna pick the best player available and that's the same player you have already, or the same position you have already, trade one of them niggas, bro. Get them and use them as a trade commodity and trade them. Because you just you're getting everybody confused. Stephon Castle wants to be the point guard. He said it last year coming in the league. I'm a point guard. You draft him, you get Chris Paul. All right, cool, whatever. I'll learn for CP for a year. Midway through the season, you fucking trade for De'Aaron Fox. He's like, what the fuck? I'm supposed to be a point guard in the future. If I'm Stephon Castle, I'm pissed right now. I'm fucking pissed. Trade me. I would say
this could be another Halliburton situation. Shit, you get traded to a team and just go the fuck off. Which I can't wait to get to talk about the Pacers in a minute. But
if I'm Castle and y'all draft Dylan Harper, trade me, bro. I'm pissed. Trade me. I told you I'm a fucking point guard. I'll fucking get 2 point guards in here after y'all draft me. No, get me out of here, bro. I'm mad. I don't care. I'm mad. I'm selfish. Get me out of here.
Low key 3, because Chris Paul's still on the roster. We know he on
the Nah, bro. If I'm Stephon Castle, I'm livid, bro. Like, and Dylan Harper is great, so he no shade to him. But, bro, the fuck, man, what are we doing here?
Now, obviously, so with that being said, obviously you think the better fit would be Ace with the San Antonio, Ace Bailey to San Antonio.
Ace, or I will go elsewhere because, like I said, I gotta do more digging. I also think it's a huge red flag that you had Dylan Harper and Ace Bailey on the same team at Rutgers, and you missed tournament. To me, that's a red flag on both their resumes. So for me, both of them, I'm looking at them both like, I'm not sold on either one of them at number 2. Honestly, I gotta do more digging and see. Right now I would lean towards Dylan Harper as my second best prospect, but I gotta do a little more digging to see what transpired there, because that's how y'all both on the same team. Y'all both top 10, top 5 picks in the NBA and made the fucking tournament.
Ace,
that's sad.
Like, Ace didn't find his footing until Big Ten tournament play. So they started off slow to the non-conference.
Yeah, I know Dylan looked amazing in the games I watched. When games I watched, Ace looked a little. I see why the guy had him at 17. Like, I don't agree he's the 17th best prospect. I think he's a lot higher than that. But I see why dude had him 17th. I can see why. Like, he's very raw. And he can if it don't turn out right, it can't be like, bro, it's a terrible, it's a bust. It can't be that, because he's a volume shooter. So maybe I don't think San Antonio is the best structure fit for him as far as system wise. I don't think he would do good. I don't think he would do well there, because his game is a lot more free. Hate to say it, I think he would do better somewhere like a Charlotte, but they are just ain't the. You go there, they're gonna be like, what? He ain't got no vets there, man. They need some vets down there, man, to lead them young guys.
Right now it's the Melo and Brandon Miller show in Charlotte.
Yeah, man. That would be nice though. Him, Brandon Miller, and fucking Ace Bailey would be fucking. I mean, Melo would be fucking nice, man. Ace,
but
Melo,
then you got the fucking then Philly. You got the fucking number 3 pick. Like, bro, the top 3 pick, the top 3 picks this year, bro. Like, they're all like a few wins away from, well, minus Philly because they suck. But all of them, like I said, was playoff teams just the year prior.
Yeah, all the top 3 teams are teams that just got injured this year, last year. Teams that went through injuries, and teams that can very well, if they make the right picks here, can really structure their future for the best, man. It's kind of the same situation that Golden State was in the year they drafted James Wiseman, and they fucked up. So it's a good situation to be in, but it's also easy to fuck it up. So don't fuck it up, team.
I mean, hindsight 2020. Yes, they effed up. But at the time, everyone was saying,
nah, everybody wasn't saying that. Everybody wasn't saying that. Everybody was not saying that.
So we'll see. We'll see what they do. What these teams do. For me, just off rip, I think Philly. It will say people say it'd be easy. Whoever doesn't go second, either Ace or Dylan go there. If Dylan is there at 3, then I would go Dylan. But if Dylan goes 2, then but I wouldn't even go Ace at Philly. I would go the kid from BYU. What's the white point guard name? I forget his name.
I forget his name.
But I'll probably go there because BYU he showed he's more of a facilitator. You get Maxey to still continue to play off the ball, get him to rock, and then fuck him who knows what MB's gonna do. But
man, if I'm Dylan Harper, I'm not happy with this draft lottery at all. Because like Cooper good, he gonna number 1 regardless. But if I'm Dylan, you're gonna be number 2 or 3, bro. Both those teams have very, very established guards already on their team. Multiple. You have Philly got Tyrese Maxey. Jared McCain was going to be rookie of the year last year before he got toward ACL.
He got hurt, yep.
He looked amazing. And then San Antonio has De'Aaron Fox, Chris Paul, and Stephon Castle. I'm not trying to go either one of these teams. I'm pissed. I really go Charlotte. I know that ain't gonna happen. He's not going number 4. I don't know Utah. Yeah, bro. This man. If I'm any of these players, I'm fucking pissed, man. All these teams. If we ain't set the order yet, we got Dallas number 1, number 2 San Antonio Spurs, number 3 Sixers, or 4 the Hornets, 5 Jazz, 6 Wizards, 7 Pelicans, 8 the Nets, 9 Raptors, and 10 the Rockets. If you had the Suns, we're just do top 10.
Yeah. I mean, I get as far as I said what they have ahead, what he's going to have ahead of him, in front of him, but I'm 4 to 7. Charlotte, Utah, Washington. I don't want to go. I mean, yeah, you go there and let's say and get your numbers off, but like I'm gonna get lost in the sauce because like shit. What the fuck we got here?
All those teams, bro. I don't want to go. If I ain't going to number 1, I don't want to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. I want to go all the way down to 8 to go to Brooklyn.
Toronto. Shit. I'll go to fucking Canada. Like
yeah, slide me down all the way down to 8, bro. Or even 9. Honestly, shit. I'll go down to 10, go to Houston. Shit, they're pretty good. I probably ain't gonna play fucking with E-Man. I ain't gonna play my first year, but slide me down there, bro. I'm not trying to go to none of these teams in the top, bro. I'll be pissed. I'll be so mad.
But honestly, bro, I would think though, because realistically, we know, say Chris Paul, he may retire this year, or if not, I think he'll be one of the guards they get rid of.
Yeah, I think if they do keep him, he's just staying around for a vet presence, and then he's still trying to get a championship, so he's still trying to ring chase. I think he's going to stick around there until trade deadline time. Hope somebody comes calling his name. That's what he's hoping for.
And then obviously Stephon Castle and De'Aaron Fox is. I mean, I think you
gotta get rid of one, man. You gotta get rid of one.
I think like you said, I would think Castle will be a little bit more pissed because you drafted me. And I told you from the rip what happened. You brought in De'Aaron Fox, and they about to take another one. So yeah, I think Castle will be the one you get rid of.
And De'Aaron Fox, his wife is from San Antonio. I think he's from Dallas, or he's from Texas too. So
from Texas, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think he wants to be there, but do you want to pay him max dollars, bro? He up for an extension. I'm not paying him max dollars. I'm sorry. De'Aaron Fox is a very good basketball player. He barely even an all-star in the Western Conference. I'm not paying you max dollars, dog, and I'm not doing it. Sorry, I'm not doing it. So when it comes down to that, he's the first one I'm getting rid of, unfortunately. Chris Paul right now is a vet minimum player. He can stay as long as he wants to. Fuck it. Stephon Castle, rookie of the year on a rookie contract. You're not going anywhere, bro. I'm sorry, you're not going anywhere. And if you do, we're gonna trade you when you're ready. And we're gonna get the max we can get for you. But De'Aaron, I don't want to pay you, bro. I know you just got here, so you have leverage too. So look, man, we didn't think we were gonna be in this situation when we got hurt. When we got you, let's work this out, brother. We got you, but let's work it out, man. Let's get you somewhere else. And somewhere you want to go to Dallas, UNAD, Cooper. So let's work something out, man.
Well, then shit. When Kyrie get back up, shit, what the he gonna be? People be pissed again.
I'd rather be Kyrie and De'Aaron there is better than getting Kyrie, or better than De'Aaron, Stephon, Chris, and Dylan Harper there, bro. Like it's as the backcourt is gonna be so filled there in San Antonio, man. That's a problem I would not want to have. With young players. Of course, San Antonio is a place where there's no egos. But man, I'm a young player. I'm not trying to be playing behind 3 other point guards, dog. I'm not, and I ain't trying to play the 3. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to play the 3 as a 6'5". When I think in my head, I'm a point guard. Stephon Castle. I'm not trying to play the 3. I saw somebody say that earlier. They can play all 3. They can start Dylan, De'Aaron, and Stephon Castle. No, you can. You can't get away with that. And with Wemby as your defensive anchor, you can't get away with that. I would not do that though. I would not want to do that.
You said what? Castle, what? He's 6'5", right?
He's 6'5".
You ain't getting what 6'5" 3"? Hell no. Nah.
You can get now. He had to play Josh Hart. But Josh Hart 6'5", and he played at 4 sometimes. So you can't get away with that.
Well, yeah, but that nigga love to fucking rebound.
Yeah, and Steph Castle ain't that kind of player. Like, yeah, he's not a skinny guy, at all by any means. But he's not getting down there like Josh Hart's doing. He's not boxing out. He's not hack boxing like he's doing. Josh Hart's a fucking hack boxing man. but Stephon Castle ain't doing that shit. So yeah, you can get away with that, but you're gonna be very, very small, and your backcourt and half your front court gonna be small. Now you got 6'5", 3 back there. So I wouldn't do it, man. I would get rid of one of those guys, unfortunately. And if it's me, I'll probably get rid of De'Aaron Fox.
Well, I'm just gonna say this. I know it's a hypothetical situation. But like I said, if they were to make a trade to Dallas, then shit, I'm coming up. Give me PJ, and you coming off either Gafford or Lively, one of the two. And shit, that would make San Antonio even more on the defensive side. Like, god damn.
How about, bro? I was thinking about this earlier. Where did they trade them? What if they talked to De'Aaron Fox that we're gonna trade you? We keep you in Texas. Go to Houston, bro. They trade De'Aaron Fox for say Jalen Green.
Yeah.
They probably can get Reeves. They probably want to get Reeves, but Jalen Green, they definitely ain't getting Thompson. They probably get Jalen Green and maybe what's my boy's name? Jabari, and not Jabari. Smith. Yeah, Jabari Smith. You get him. Shit, if I'm San Antonio, I'm doing that shit. Stop. We already got a point guard. We're gonna get Dylan Harper. Jalen Green come in. He can be bottom shooter. Now he ain't got to worry about him being the main ball handler.
All right, now if they do that, then I would hope somehow, some way they know KD is on their way to Houston. Because even with that,
man, then that'll make Houston destination spot for KD for sure. They go ahead and get De'Aaron. They'll have Sengun still down there. They can get Reeves be playing some more minutes. Not Reeves. What's his name?
Shepard.
Reed Shepard. I keep getting him mixed up with my boy AR. The white boys, man. I keep getting them mixed up. Man, that'd be nice.
You keep Brooks down there for defensive purpose and toughness.
Yeah, so man. That'd be nice.
You playing for Email. You playing defense, so
yeah, you playing defense for sure.
But yeah, that's a draft lottery. Let's say we'll dive into it a little bit more as closer we get to draft time. Let's do some more homework on some prospects we got coming up. We'll do a full, at least breakdown of the lottery picks.
Yeah, at least a lotto picks, man. At least to see, like I said, when I saw Ace Bailey at 17 on that draft board, I was a bit taken aback. I was like, whoa, 17. I don't think he's that. I almost thought him that bad, but I don't think he's consistent like number 2. I will say that, or number 3.
Yeah, like I said, from what I just seen at Rutgers, he just started the season slow.
Yeah, I mean, because he shoots some wild ass shots. He's very, very.
His shot selection was oh my god,
terrible. He's good though. He's a very, very good tough shot maker, but he shoots some very tough shots, man.
I agree. I agree. Down to the wire 513. Make sure that's happening with everything down to the wire 513. Just quick update. I'm looking at the score here. Looks like there will be a game 6. Boston is up 113-89 with 5 minutes and 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Wow. That's not big. That's crazy.
Yeah. Obviously, we know Jason Tatum is out for the rest of the year and probably all of next year with a ruptured Achilles. He wasted no time. He wasted no time getting that repaired.
Nah, I thought they had to wait till the swelling went down or some shit for the surgery. They said, nope, come on. Get right in, man. Ice him down. Get that swelling down. Get that shit reattached, bro. ASAP. That shit was ruptured for like 5 hours.
Man,
That shit's crazy. But nah, just to say, I praise up JT, man. Get well soon, brother. Hate to
facts.
see that, man. Even though we're Laker fans on this podcast, bro, we never like to see a player go down, especially a player of your stature, man. One of the faces of the league. One of the most durable players in the league since you've been in the league, bro. You've been very, very durable. You played long seasons. You've been to Eastern Conference Finals 6-7 times. It seems like 8 times. I don't know how many times now, but just sucks to see him go down like that, man. Sucks to see it go.
Facts. Obviously, like it looks like it's going to a game 6. But I mean, like I said, we know maybe the game would have been different. The outcome of game 5 would have been different or game 4. I'm sorry, game 4 would have been different if Tatum doesn't get hurt.
He was on the heater, man. On a heater. Yeah, like 42 when he went down.
But that was really, but that was really all they had. That was all Boston had relied on.
All they had. Get back up in here.
What's up, brothers?
What's good, brother? How you feeling?
Like, I'm exhausted. I just sent it. I'm on here for like 5 minutes, brothers. But I had to
you good. Now you good.
In and talk what I wanted to touch on. Go ahead. Y'all finish. I'm gonna let y'all finish the topic, and then I'll tune in and I'll tell y'all what I wanted to touch on.
No, we was just talking about just started touching the Jason Tatum injury.
Perfect
game.
Yeah, it's I hate to see it. These playoffs, man, and I know it's like every year, but these playoffs are shaped up not to be as impressive as I expected them to be. Not because people are playing less hard, but it's like these injuries are crazy. It's like a lot of teams throughout these playoffs has got the injuries, and I don't think lessening the games or anything like that is the question. It's just like, God, the beginning of it had a lot of promise, and now it's like,
first round was great. First round was amazing.
It's looking like we're gonna have a new champ, some type of champion. That somebody ain't get no ring because somebody gonna get their first ring because everybody is hurt. I mean, that's part of the game, and that is what it is.
That's one thing I was thinking about too. Like, man, I hope that if it goes down to the finals, I hope that one of the teams ain't missing like one of the major players. That would really suck, man. That would suck because, like you said, it started out so good, man. First round was great. Second round that was riddled with injuries. When we talked about the Cavs, but the Cavs riddled with injuries. They're knocked out now, but yeah, man, it sucks to see them go down.
I ain't gonna say, but for me, the Cavs, they were banged up, but ain't no way you blowing 20-point leads though.
Yeah,
but I wasn't big on them anyway. I think at full strength they still lose to the Pacers at full strength. So I've been saying it all season. Even when they won a 15-game winning streak or Cavs series, no, they're not fucking serious. I've been saying it all season. So yeah, they got hurt, but even if they were not hurt, they were still probably lost in this round.
It might have been closer though.
Maybe.
Who knows? It's over with, but it's a lot of injuries, more than normal in these playoffs, and it kind of makes it like
not really. It's really about the same. Honestly, last year we had a lot of injuries.
Yeah, it's been the same about the last 5 years. It's been, about this.
The best player, maybe it's not your second guy. It's like it feels like
I think you heard because more because Steph out.
Steph and Tatum. Tatum was a big one, man. That Tatum hurts, man.
Damian Lillard.
That hurts. The Lillard one hurts too. Yeah, that hurts.
John Morant got hurt.
He gets hurt every fucking playoffs. He don't count. He don't count, bro. He gets hurt from his own doings, and that thing don't count. He don't count.
They was pretty much eliminated when he got hurt. So
yeah, they was hurt all season too, man. Them niggas, man.
Yeah, so something else I would like to touch for our hop off, brothers. I want that y'all take where Giannis going. Is he staying put or is he out of there?
That's a good question, man.
According to reports, I seen a report earlier said he had 2 destinations. He wants to stay in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, I was saying East House him.
And he said the 2 destinations was Brooklyn, and then the other one that shocked me was Toronto.
Might as well stay where he at.
Yeah, he man. What are you talking about, Giannis? What?
Like, I thought he was gonna head down to Houston, no income tax, and
I thought you were trying to go somewhere that you can win a championship, bro. Neither one of these places have what are you talking about? Like Toronto got some pieces there, but bro, no. And what's the other one he said?
Brooklyn.
Bro, what? This nigga, man. This nigga, bro. He need to go ahead and just stay there, bro. Just go ahead and ride away in Milwaukee, bro.
He ain't serious.
Yeah, he's not serious, bro. If you trying to win, you should have said somewhere like, I don't know, fucking Orlando or something, like somewhere who has some key players already, missing a score or something, bro. Like you saying teams that have nothing. Like these teams are like I watched a lot of Brooklyn Nets games. They be playing players you never fucking heard of.
Yeah,
the last 2 seasons now.
Yeah, the Brooklyn one threw me off definitely for sure.
Like they still have Michael down there, maybe okay, but like last year they had him and he was down there like, bro, get me out of here. He was begging to get out of there last year.
Toronto has pieces, but I don't think
Yeah.
the addition of just you is going to make them a championship contender.
No, they're gonna be in the same boat y'all are in Milwaukee if you go there. Like their complementary players are not good enough around you to win, bro. There. And they have to get rid of some of the best ones.
That's what I was about to say. And if I'm Milwaukee, ain't no way I'm letting you keep RJ Barrett, Scotty Barnes, or more quickly. Nah.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
2 of them are coming, and some picks. And you better find another team to get some more picks. Like no, bro, he's out of his mind. But I think he stays put this year. He has 2 more years left on his deal.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I think this is all rumblings. I don't think he's actually said anything yet. I think it's just people around him speculating. Yeah. So I think unless he says anything this year, I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. So, my brothers, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm exhausted. Baby
Get
girl,
rest, brother.
in the
How'd
4x2.
She did good.
She won.
In the 4x2, she moved on to the next round. So,
let's go.
Yeah. As a freshman, that ain't bad. She would have liked to move on in the 100, but she know what she got to do now. But the 4x2, she did her thug dizzle. 4x1, they were supposed to qualify, but one of the girls knocked our girl over, and the line judge didn't want when they passed the baton. The line judge didn't want to say he was at fault, so it was like So we move on. We moving on in the 4x2.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Okay.
Congratulations, man.
These track meets. Oh my god.
Yeah, them shits be long, bro. I don't envy you. I don't envy you at all. You said in the picture, I said, yeah.
And Talawanda, I was out in the boonies.
Yeah, I said that's from far ride, man. It's way out there by Miami, man.
We gotta get out of here before the sun go down.
I'll tell the people I'll be there to talk on Friday. I'll holler at y'all since I couldn't make it today.
All right, brother.
All right, brother.
All right, get some rest, man. Peace.
So, overall, like I said, I think Milwaukee. I think he'll stick around and play Milwaukee. Now, could we see a in-season trade? Maybe, but I think he'll definitely start next year with the Bucks.
Yeah. I don't see him going anywhere. Unless he has a super change of heart or super change of character, because it's not even like him to even flaunt this stuff out there. I don't know where these reports coming from. I know his brother was on some podcast, or his brother has a podcast, I think, and he said some stuff. And I think it's where most of this is coming from. But I think he definitely wants to win. But those teams, especially Brooklyn, like you're not winning in Brooklyn, bro. I don't understand why he would even try to go there. But yeah, Toronto, I get a little bit more, but. I definitely would stay on the East side. The West is just brutal.
Unless I'm going to I know it's probably not likely like OKC or something. But
I saw something yesterday too. I'm not sure. Like I said, I've been seeing all kind of shit, so I'm not sure where this coming from or how true this stuff is. I saw something that said Giannis's dream destination would be Golden State. You see that report?
I did not.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a Twitter or if it was a Bleacher Report or something I saw. They said that. So I guess I'm not sure where this coming from, how true it is, but that'll be interesting.
It would. I know Steph sees his contract's up this year. They tell him he only signed a 1 year, which for $62 million, which is still crazy. But his contract is up. So obviously had to be a trade, but like what? I mean, hey, Kaminga been hooping, so
I'm about to say Jonathan Kuminga.
his stat. I mean, his draft stock done kind of came up with these past few playoff games. He
Jonathan
been hooping.
Kuminga, Jimmy Butler, maybe. I don't know.
I'm going Draymond. Draymond, you gotta go. I'm sorry.
I would too, but they ain't get rid of Draymond, man. They wouldn't do that. I would too, though. I would definitely get rid of Draymond. You gotta go, bro.
No, we keep it. If we can get Steph, Giannis, and Jimmy, okay, then we might have some.
Nah, I would definitely get rid of Draymond before I get rid of Jimmy. But I think they would do the opposite. But nah, man. I don't know. I think he stays put though. I don't think he's going anywhere this year, honestly.
Well, since we talk about Golden State, man, obviously we know they lost 3 in a row now to Minnesota. They're about to game 5 is about to be tip off here momentarily. Well, I said we wasn't on since game 2, 3, and 4 happened. I'm just gonna say, I think game 3, that was their best chance to. That was their last chance to. The best chance to get a win. I mean, Kaminga and Jimmy both went off for 30.
Played amazing.
You needed all you needed was somebody like Draymond to get
Pods.
you 12, 15, like somebody.
Pods,
Buddy Hield,
Draymond,
somebody.
Buddy, seeing somebody to get you something else, and they just had nobody. Man, they have no depth. They have no depth at all. So yeah, I think it's over tonight, man, for them.
Yeah,
no Steph still. Steph has got cleared for some light basketball activities, but still no full basketball action still. So yeah, I think he will be out for this game. I think next game won't be until Sunday if they do win this game. So possibly he can play Sunday for game 6 if they happen to win tonight. But I think Anthony Edwards smells blood in the water. I think it's over.
Yeah. Then obviously game 4, Jimmy Butler got in foul trouble. Man, shit. Yeah. He had his plus minus. It was a minus 30, bro. Like they was up at halftime by 3, and he missed most of the first half.
Nasty work, man. Nasty work.
So, yeah, but unfortunately, I do think it's over tonight. I know Doc mentioned earlier. I mean, as of right now, the Knicks just lost. It looks like we could be crowned a new NBA champion moving forward. With Indiana. Yeah, with Indiana moving on, we think that Minnesota's gonna move on tonight. OKC and Denver, man.
Amazing series, man. Amazing series. OKC now 3-2.
3-2. And I just had a question. I had a question. I didn't tweet it out last night, but I was thinking about it after last night's game. Why ain't nobody getting on damn, my dad had brain fart. What's his coach name for Denver?
Oh, Adelman.
Yeah. Why ain't nobody get on him for playing Jokic the entire second half?
Yeah.
They got on JJ Redick for playing all them the second half, Bron and all them the second half.
That's true. Yeah, and like he was gassed. He was gassed.
Yeah, like why ain't nobody get on him for playing Jokic the entire second half? Like, come on.
He was gassed. I think he does that. I think he does that frequently. Though he does that a lot. I won't say a lot, but he does it. He's done it before. Jokic has played a whole half before. And playing one player whole half is different from playing whole fucking foul whole half. Very, very different. Especially when one player is Jokic. Like, I think if JJ would have just played Luka or LeBron or both of them the whole half, he probably would. I don't think anybody would probably would say shit. The fact that he played all 5 of them niggas the whole half, that was a little problematic.
I mean, I get that, but you can't tell me because third quarter Jamal Murray he got hot. You can't tell me when Murray was out there hot, you can't find no minutes for Jokic to get some rest. That's also what I noticed too about Denver. Like, bro, you can't find just like a random center to get you some garbage minutes for Jokic.
Yeah, you would think so. You would think they're fine. They got DJ back there on the bench, but they don't trust him enough.
He ain't played all year for real.
Yeah, he played a little bit last series, I think. I want to say.
Well, yeah, in the blowout. Yeah, in the
blowout. He played a little bit. But yeah, man, they have no depth either. They have no depth. They have Christian Brown and Peyton Watson can't fucking shoot. Russ out there fucking airballing.
Man, goddamn, bro.
I was weak as fuck when you kept airballing, bro. Like 2 or 3 of them bitches. I'm like, bro, you kept pulling that bitch though. I give him that. You kept pulling that bitch. But damn, man.
But yeah, but that was the stretch I was talking about. I'm talking about because they were up. I think they were up maybe like 12, 14.
They were up by like they're up by like 10. They were up by double digits. That was like, damn, is this game over? Like they starting to pull away a little bit. Third quarter, I'm like, all right, it's might be over. It might be time to go ahead and hit the bed because. And then OKC just Shea took off. I ain't gonna say OKC. Shea took the fuck over. Took the fuck over.
Still, you up by 10, 12. You can't let Jokic
that's when you get a breather. That's when you get a breather. That's when you find out when next TV timeout is. You pull him out a little before that. Let him get a breather. Let him get TV timeout. Then you go ahead and get him back in there. Let him go off the rest of the game because he was all you had. You know,
man,
all you had, and he ran out of gas, man. You know, like you said, if you get him a blow somewhere between that third and fourth quarter where you guys were up by like 10. You know, possibly he has enough to get you over the hump, get you, to that win. But they didn't do that, and they ended up costing them. It may very well cost them the season. I think they win that game. I think they go back home and win Game 6. Yeah, now, if they win Game 6, they ain't winning Game 7.
Yeah, no, I'm because to win Game 6, unless you just have a explosive
Murray
game from Murray or
Murray
or Westbrook turn back the hands of time.
Yeah, like he had like a 20 game or some shit.
Yeah, and Jokic ain't got to do too much. Then that's your best shot at winning Game 7. But in order for him to win Game 6, I think Jokic's going to have to be Jokic.
Another 40 piece, man. Another 40 piece. 15 boards, 12 assists type shit, man. But yeah, if they want to have a chance to win Game 7, they need to let Jokic have a 15-point night, a 15-point, 10 assists, 10 rebound night.
Yep.
And they still win the game.
And let the others eat.
Yep. Let Russ go out there and get nice 15, 18. Let Jamal Murray go out there and have 30 plus. Aaron Gore, I need you to drop 25 plus. Christian Brown, I need you to go out here and get 12. Everybody chip in.
I know your shoulder after, but if you can, but shit, we weren't saying this shit. The game 2 when he was clipping, or game 3 without getting that wood.
Yeah, I need you to go out here and get at least 9 points, bro. Get at least 3 threes for me, bro. They get that going, and their bench, Christian Watson don't come in and fuck up the flow of the game. Jokic come out there and have a 15, 20 point game and drop triple double and they still win. But if you got to drop 40, 50, man. Good luck for Game 7.
He dropped 40, 50. That means they won like maybe a 3 or 4 point game, and then
you got to have Murray have a crazy Game 7 in Game 7, and he's capable of doing that, but he a backcourt player, and the other side they going against Anthony Edwards. I'm not betting against that, man.
No, they're going against Shea.
I'm tripping. Going to get Shea. I ain't betting against that man. So I'm having to say going to get Shea. I ain't betting against that man because we saw it. They basically had a duel last game and Shea just took over. Man. Just straight took over the game. And I'm not trusting. It's going to be Canadian on Canadian crime. Shay's going to take Jamal Murray's heart.
Which I will say, I mean, we've been saying it for the longest. They need to trade for a fucking point guard.
Yep.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm still of the belief that if OKC does not win a championship this year, I think, like I said, I mean, I know KD has been linked to Houston, but that return to OKC, man.
I called it, man. A couple months ago, I said OKC would be the perfect landing spot for KD. Perfect. He's a plug and play player. He can play anywhere. And they need a guy who can go out there and get a bucket. We need a bucket other than Shea. And like I said, I like Jalen Williams a lot.
I was just about to say, bro, like J-Dub, bro.
Player. Like, can he be a second player on a championship team? I don't think so, bro. Right now at least. I said on Twitter like a few months ago watching the game, I was just like, he's really good, but can he be your number 2 on a championship team? I just don't think he can.
No. That's why you think Shea gotta do so much on offense.
Do everything. Yeah. That's why I think even if they get to the finals, man, Like, I low key right now, bro. I think Indiana. I something about Indiana, man. I think they can win it all, bro. I think they have like the most complete team. Like they don't have a player who can go out here and drop 50 on you, but they don't need that, honestly, man. They just dominate as a team. They play great defense.
They do.
Hallie is a great offensive engine. He just like he's so underrated. The overrated player shit is crazy. He's so underrated.
Crazy.
So underrated.
But the thing for me with them is can they stay hot from three? Because that's really I ain't gonna say
That's
that
the
I ain't gonna say they're living and dying by it, but like they're damn close. Like I said, we know they can go get a bucket inside, but like they again in the Cleveland series they just been hot. They was hot from three.
Yeah.
Like them motherfuckers wasn't missing. And honestly,
I don't know, man. I just don't trust I don't trust the number twos on the West Coast right now. I don't trust number two on teams I think can get out. Like I think OKC is getting out. I think Minnesota's getting out. I don't trust the number twos. I don't trust Julius Randle. Damn sure I don't trust JJ Dub. I don't trust. Yeah, I guess New York has a chance too. I guess Cat. I guess I trust Cat. You trust Cat or Mount Turner more?
Honestly, bro, that's what I'm thinking. Like shit. I mean, and we'll talk about it if it happens because, like I said, New York just lost tonight. But can Indiana? I mean, we know they won last year.
Beat them last year.
I know, but they didn't have Mikal last year, and OG was hurt.
They didn't have Cat last year. OG was hurt. Jalen Brunson was banged up last year. Hallie was hurt too last year. Hallie was hurt last year, and that's their offense. Like if Hallie's out, that's their whole engine offense is gone. Man, I don't know. Somebody in Indiana, man. I like Indiana a lot. They can stay healthy. Because Nimhard is fucking dog, bro. He's a fucking dog. Like if they can stay hot, man, I like Indiana's chances. Because they have the most complete team, I think, right now. They played the best defense left right now in the East, other than Boston. Boston lost their best player, so they're done. And I think the reason why I lean towards them over New York's two best players are not good defenders at all. Like Jalen Brunson and Cat are just not very good defenders. Hallie plays good defense. Miles Turner plays good defense. Like the whole Indiana team plays good defense. Like they can defend you and they can score on you. Like I don't think Cat can defend anybody that he can score on. Like anybody he can score on, they can score on him back. Same thing with Brunson. Like Brunson can score on you, but he's gonna give up 30 points too.
Key for them, and we already previewing like it's already written in stone. But key for them would just be, they need OG to continue to give them 20. Like so that's like he's been doing a lot more scoring in this Boston. And Mikal, he just needs to fucking start being consistent for both halves. Like if he plays both halves, bro.
If he gets that little midi fadeaway he got,
that's money.
Get to that, bro. Get to that and spot up threes. All you gotta do, bro. That and spot up threes. If three ball ain't going, pump fake and get to that little midi fadeaway shit. All you gotta do. If your shit ain't dropping, just play hard defense. But yeah, we talking about this. I think it's gonna happen. But now, shout out to the Pacers for knocking out the Cavs. You know, Cavs had a lot of injuries. You know, going into the playoffs. Honestly, with Darius Garland, and then they got more banged up in this series. But Spider getting hurt, he still played this game. Mobley got hurt, he still played these last two games, I think. But if you're Cleveland, man, you got to do something different. You got to blow it up. I don't say blow it up, but you got to get bigger on the perimeter, man. You got to get rid of either Darius Garland or Spider, which I think obviously the answer there is Garland. You gotta get rid of him, honestly. Unfortunately, I think he's a good player, but they're both of those on a perimeter are just too small. As I've been saying it all season, they're just too small. They don't have anybody on the perimeter that's big, and they're very limited defensively on the perimeter as well. So they get rid of those guys.
I don't know why they never switched and started DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't do that. Maybe they just are not very confident in his game. Ty Jerome, bro. Ty Jerome talk all that shit. Ty Jerome got exposed. Bro. He got exposed this series, bro. Oh my God. Questions get answered in the playoffs. And his card got pulled, and boy, did he not show up. Boy, he basically got benched last night. He ended up playing second half and played a little play actually pretty good last night. But still, this series where you got fucking exposed. You're trash. I don't say trash, but you know, you're not as good as you think you are. Talk all that shit this season. Oh, I'll be sorting your team. I'll sort your team. Fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, Cleveland. I mean, if you're a Cavs fan, it just sucks you have a historic season like this, and it's the way you go out in the playoffs. Like I said, I mean, it was two or three games they should have won, bro.
Yep, up by 20. Up by 20 a couple times, man. You know, it just happens with Donovan Mitchell teams, though, bro. Like his teams are just always very good in the regular season, and they just always tail off in the playoffs. You know, and what I've been saying about him too, he can't be a best player on the championship team. He just can't be it. It is what it is. He showed you that multiple times. He can't be the number one option on the championship. Shaq said it, and Shaq was a hate when he said it because he said it right to his face. It was kind of a hater, came out of nowhere. But he's right. He wasn't lying. He's right.
Which is crazy because if you look at his numbers, like his playoff numbers, like bro, he's
amazing.
He's up there.
He's amazing.
I mean, but how when you shoot 30 the ball 30 times though?
Yeah, he's amazing, but like for him to be,
I ain't gonna say champion. Yeah, I mean, overall championship because I said the goal is to win. But let's say if Cleveland would have beaten Pacers, like I said, the way they're going, I think they would have lost the next round anyway.
Yeah,
because Mitchell, bro, he was like he's gas, bro.
Yeah, he's doing everything. He's gas. he needs to be like a. Now I don't want to say he can't be. Yeah, he can't be your best player. He can be your best offensive player, but he can't be your best like overall player. Your best like he can be your main go-to guy. Like he has to be on a team with a player like well, I guess maybe he can't be your best offensive player. He needs to be a player like a team like LeBron or like a Luka or somebody like that. Where he can be like a guy where he can, all right, I need a bucket, get the ball to him, but he ain't got the best defender on him because he's too small to have the best defender. He's 6'2", you know, so he's too small to have best defender on him. Like best like good wing defenders in the NBA can slow him down pretty easy. That's why he gets gassed. Like he's small. He's a small guard. He's big, but he's small as far as height wise. You know, it's hard to get a shot off on everybody. You got to work a little harder to get shit off. You know, and that matters in playoffs especially.
Just work on conditioning and shit. Work on, like I said. I mean, we know he's not Steph because he can't shoot like Steph. But shit,
yeah,
you better start doing a lot more running then. Like say, be in shape because that's the only way you're gonna be able to get your flunky off. But
yeah, he's also on ball too much to be like Steph. He's on ball way too much. Like all his actions on ball. He's very little.
That's the thing too. Like between him and Garland, like both of them are like I said need
on ball.
Both of them needs to rock. Yeah,
they're both on ball players. That's a lot of these guys these days, man. Like I don't know, they need to watch Steph more, man. Train with Steph more. He be more willing and more able to play off the ball. You know, for them it's hard. You know, well actually it should have been hard for them because he had each other. You know, one of you guys got the ball. Nigga, go off screens, my nigga. Do some curls, do some flares, do some fucking action, bro. Get some offense action. Don't stand there. Like that's what offense is these days. Whoever got the ball in the hands, the guard, pick and roll, other guards just stand there. Like there's no other actions out there. So yeah, they gotta figure that shit out. They plan on keeping those guys, they gotta figure that shit out.
Yeah. I think they need. I mean, I think they need. Well, I mean, obviously it's hard to say because they was a top 3-point shooting team regular season, but when it came to playoffs, that shit went down.
Yeah, that shit went downhill. That shit did go downhill. They gotta do something, man. I would shake it up, man. I would shake something up. Definitely with Garland or Mitchell, and with Mobley and or Allen. I would switch it up with 2 of those 4 combinations.
Yeah, we'll see what they do. I'm easily there with you on the Garland pick, but I don't know what you can get for them. And then, like I said, Cleveland's not a sexy destination, so it's gonna be hard to get free agents to come up there.
Yeah, you gotta find somebody you can get in the trade.
Yeah,
I don't even know what you would look for because it's the history shows like you can't really get the ball down of his hands because his that's how he plays best. I don't know what you pair him with, backcourt wise. I would probably move him to the 1 and pair him with the bigger 2 and just be like, all right, bro, you gonna be a point guard now. Like fuck it,
That's really, yeah. I mean, really, that's all you could do. Like I said, maybe bring. Obviously, I would have been brought Hunter in off the bench, but he's
Yeah,
he's good offensively, but he's not like go get you a bucket. Like
yeah,
if Donovan Mitchell's getting double team, it's like nah, we about to go to DeAndre Hunter. No,
yeah,
so
yeah. But if he's gonna be on ball that much, bro, you gotta be a point guard. You can't be the two no more. If you're gonna be on ball this much, you're gonna be the point guard. We're gonna put the ball in your hands. You're too small and too much of a liability defensively to have another point guard out here playing with you. So you're gonna be the point guard, bro. All point guard duties now. Yeah, your scoring might drop a little bit more because I know this year you dropped even more in scoring wise, but it's gonna drop even more, bro. Are you gonna be a scoring point guard, but you're gonna be a point guard. We're gonna put you with a bigger two, or just the stack the lineup with big 3-and-D wings that can play defense and shoot threes because you can't guard that well either. He tries defensively, but he's not very big, so it's hard. You get matched up against these guys 6'8", they can do everything. It's tough when you're 6'1", 6'2".
well, clearly, I'm gonna say this, and take it from me because I witnessed a team in the East who were in your same situation. Now, ultimately, it worked out for them because they won a championship, but don't end up like Toronto. I said Toronto the Raptors had that span of where they couldn't get past LeBron, and obviously once they made the Kawhi move out there, they won it. But
yeah, it took them to the next level. Yeah,
but
you're right. Don't be like them.
But I don't think there's. I don't think, like I said, there's a Kawhi type out there that can come to Cleveland, or that's available right now. Will make that big. Will make them a championship contender like that.
Yeah, I'm thinking I was thinking as I was talking, like who could they even get to compare with Dime? Like who can you swap? Maybe like a Kaminga. Go out there and get a Jonathan Kaminga if you see if you can go swag somebody like him on the wing. Because I think you gotta get rid of Garland. I think if you're gonna keep Mitchell, get rid of Garland, start DeAndre Hunter, get another that size wing out there, start him too. So you go Donovan, Hunter, another 6'8" kind of wing out there too.
Well, then that's the case. Then I'm gonna need, and he made a step defensively, and I guess offensively too. But I'm gonna need Mobley to fucking be top 20 player in the league.
For the money he about to get, he's got to raise his game up even more. He had a breakout season this year. Winning defensive player of the year. But bro, you gotta raise now. Winning that award, you gotta raise now. So now you cost us more money on the cap, bro. So we need to be more valuable to our team now. That means you gotta do more. So maybe that means getting rid of Garland and getting another asset for your bench and moving Mobley down to the 3, Hunter down to the 2. Get another 4 in there and then have Allen if you want to keep it your Allen too. Something like that, because you gotta do something, man. Something gotta shake up there in Cleveland.
Now I noticed and we'll move on to this real quick. I noticed what makes sense for San Antonio to do, but what you call Stephon Castle if they go ahead and take Dylan Harper for Garland for Castle.
Oh.
Like I said, if I'm San Antonio, I don't see how that would really make sense team wise or fit wise.
Yeah, especially if you plan on keeping Fox or getting Dylan Harper. San Antonio is just not in a good spot right now with if they plan on drafting Dylan Harper, they're not gonna be a very good spot with their guards. They're gonna have way too many guards. But yeah, that'll be a good fit for Cleveland though. If I'm Cleveland, I'm intrigued. I want that. Trying to think. They need like a Dyson Daniel, somebody like that. He's not gonna be available.
No, yeah, nah. They already got DeAndre Hunter from him. They ain't about to give up Daniels either.
He's not gonna be available. I'm trying to think of wings or like bigger combo guards that can come in and play with Spider.
I mean, but Miami ain't giving up, but not for Garland anyway.
Yeah, nah. I won't want Bam no way. If I was Cleveland, I'm cool. I think Bam's overrated, man. It's my personal opinion. That might be unpopular opinion. I think he's a bit overrated. I don't know. Tyler Hero, maybe he's bad defense too, though, so that's not gonna work. I don't know. You have to really sit down and really scan the league. You have to try to find a gem out there. Try to find somebody who maybe ain't starting yet, who can be a starter. Not touch your room. Find somebody out there who's not starting, could be a starter, who you think could, with opportunity, could raise their game up maybe. It's tough though, man. It's not easy to bet around Spider. It's not easy to bet around him.
It's not. That's real quick. How tall is 6'5"? I was thinking J-Dub, but 6'5".
That'll be interesting. I saw somebody say this today on Twitter. They said OKC needs to stop playing and get Shea a real point guard and move him to the 2. I said, that's an interesting take. Very interesting take.
Didn't we already see that though? Wasn't Chris Paul there when Shea was there?
Yeah.
I mean,
it was young Shea though.
Yeah,
it wasn't this Shea. But I think they realized, like, hey, with the ball in his hands, this man is MVP. Like, why take the ball out of his hands?
Right.
Yeah, so I don't see that coming.
All right. So, yeah, we'll be on here. We'll be on here all day talking hoop scenario. Down to the wire 513. Tap in with everything down to the wire 513. A few more quick headlines.
Real quick before we get out the hoop, real quick. Bebop Fanatic, he said, I'm in San Antonio. A little rumors, Spurs may get Giannis. Hope it happens. I heard that too. I heard they might try to trade that pick to get Giannis. I don't see it happening, but interesting.
Giannis in San Antonio. That would be a good way to get up off them guards real quick.
That would be. Defensively, that'd be fucking amazing. Oh my god. Defensive nightmare for the West Coast, man. Don't do it, please. I'm a Laker fan. I don't want that shit to happen.
Giannis,
I don't want to see that shit.
And then either Fox or Castle. Yeah.
That'd be nasty, man. I ain't gonna lie. That'd be nasty. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Please. But then please, because I don't want Dylan Harper to ride away under Doc Rivers in Milwaukee.
That's what happened for sure. Go there right away.
Real quick headlines. Cincinnati sports. We're a podcast based out of Cincinnati, so we got some Cincinnati fans got some pretty big news yesterday. Pete Rose, he is off the unbanned list, lifetime ban list, and he's been reinstated. And obviously, I think next time the MLB Hall of Fame is up, I think Pete will go ahead and get in there.
Crazy, man. It's fucked up how they do that shit. Like, once you pass, they lift that shit automatically. That's fucked up. Like, if you're gonna ban a nigga for life, I guess life's over. So I never mind. Lifetime ban's over. He's dead. So I guess life's over.
But still, I mean, but it's funny because, bro, niggas, we was calling that 20 years ago. It's like, bro, we know Pete's gonna get in once he dies, he's
gonna be in there. Yeah. Cause I didn't think like I didn't know that. First of all, I didn't know they lifted once nigga died. I thought when they said lifetime, I thought they were lifetime of the Hall of Fame. That's what I thought lifetime. I didn't know even lifetime of your life. But now shout out to them. I think that's dope that they lifted it. You know.
But it's fucked up though because it wasn't just him. It was Shoeless. I forget his name. Shoeless Joe, the guy who the scandal who he bet on the Black Sox like back in 1990.
Oh yeah, way back in the day. I remember that. Well,
he just got reinstated yesterday too with Pete. So it's like, bro, like, like you wait to Pete died to do both of them. Like,
this nigga, he been dead, hasn't he? What the fuck?
Like,
nah, man. Oh, we forgot him. Throw him in there with Pete. That's funny. All the gamblers, throw them together.
Yeah,
man. Shout out to Pete though. His family is on those very, very probably elated that he's finally going to be able to get inducted. He might not get in, but I'm pretty sure he'll get in the first time he's up because he's still looked as one of the best hitters of all time, if not the best hitter of all time. So yeah, I think he'll definitely get in.
Shit, people here in Cincinnati, like he's probably like I said, the face of Cincinnati sports. Still.
Yeah. And he
scandal or no scandal. Yeah.
He ain't playing what 50 years, something crazy. Still, you see Pete, you saw him around, he was royalty still, Legend, man. So RIP to him. Happy that he's finally going to be eligible to go in. You know, even if he don't get in his first time, he's definitely going to get in. Yeah, soon, eventually, probably in our lifetime, he'll probably get in if he don't get in the first time. So it'll be dope to see.
And today was Pete Rose Day here in Cincinnati, and of course the Reds lost.
How fitting, man.
To the White Sox.
How fitting, man. They fucking suck.
Man, hey.
Shitty ass fucking White Sox, man.
I don't want to talk about the Reds.
Travesty.
Terrible. NFL news: Derrick Henry, he got a contract extension. 2 year, $30 million contract extension. Obviously, 15 a year, but 25 million of that deal is guaranteed.
Nice.
So it looks like he's going to end his career in Baltimore.
Well deserved, man.
Yeah, especially after last year, but now even more pressure is on, man. They got to get that Super Bowl soon.
Yeah, they got to get it, man. Lamar, you need one, bro. You got to at least get there, man. You ain't even got there yet.
I think if he get there, he's getting there. But I say you got to get up. You got to get past Mahomes.
Yeah, you got to get past.
Or shit, Josh Allen. Josh Allen.
Yeah, that's it. AFC in general. Shit, it's the AFC. You got the conference, bro. You got the conference. Get out of here, man. Come on.
And then, obviously, speaking of NFL, we know the schedule was released earlier today. We ain't gonna. I mean, y'all can go look up your own team's schedule, but just to highlight a few of the games. There's three more Christmas Day games this year, so.
You motherfuckers.
Yeah, 3 of them. 1 o'clock, 4:30, and then 8:30.
You motherfuckers.
So NBA, I don't know what y'all gonna do.
Hey, Thanksgiving NBA, take that shit over, man. Come on, Amazon Prime that shit up, man. Come on.
I don't know what they are gonna do. But
insane.
Yeah, NBA
lose. What they gonna do? They're gonna lose. Adam Silver, shitty ass, man. They're gonna lose.
I mean, it's honestly really nothing you can do because like that's still the first weekend, like the first few months of the NBA season, and that's late in season for NFL. So like games mean something. So
you're gonna lose.
Hell, F it. Just give players day off. Shit, if they want to have it, fucking have it. Get the players Christmas off.
That'd be dope, but that players will hate that, man. Well, honestly, all players will hate it, but some players will hate it.
Oh yeah. Families will love it, but
I know families will love this shit, man.
Trying to think, is anything else worth hitting?
Not that I can think of, man. I'm trying to think of anything we missed.
Welcome back, WNBA. WNBA season starts Friday.
Hey,
cannot wait for that.
Yeah, shout out to Asia Wilson, man. Her shoe dropped last week. Sold out in 5 minutes. Huge.
Yeah, her the blue shoe. I know it's a name for it. I don't forget the name of it, but the blue one drops. Supposed to drop tomorrow. So.
What time? How we doing that? Probably 10 o'clock or something.
Probably.
Be on that.
I know that one. I know that one gonna sell out.
It's gonna sell out SAP too, man. Shout out to Nike, man. Yeah, it's gonna be a good season for WNBA. Can't wait.
Yeah, remember 2 new teams this year. The Valkyrie and what's the Toronto? Is it Toronto's?
Toronto. Can't think of the name. I see the logo and everything in my head.
No, it's only one. Hold on, no, it's not. Basically, it's only one team. Toronto is not coming till next year. They only added one. So Golden State Valkyrie is the only one this year, and then next year is Toronto and Cleveland.
Next year, yeah, I can't even find what the fuck.
Which is stupid because if you look at it, like I said, the East got more teams. I mean, the West got, the West got more teams. I don't know. WNBA call us. We've been saying it for years. Call us.
Yeah, well, they don't do conferences. They just do.
No, they do conference. I mean, when it comes to playoffs, they don't do conferences. But
but still, it's just like they don't. It's not like the NBA where they like you play this team this many times. It's shit random as fucking the NBA, bro. Random as hell. Yeah. I guess they ain't conferences, but it might as well not be because it's like they play everybody, every like multiple times. It's fucking weird. I guess you got to when it's only 12 teams. So now it's more teams. We know. I guess you got to when you get that many teams. Yeah, Toronto Tempo.
Yeah, I'm gonna need somebody please pick up my girl, Deja Kelly.
Damn.
Aces, y'all cut her.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and she hit a game winner and then taking a preseason game, then she got cut. It's like, damn.
Hey, shit happens, man. Shit happens, man.
We need more teams. That's why more teams on the way.
Happens, yeah.
All right. I ain't gonna force this no more. We done. NFL schedule release was today. Go check out all the games. Vikings, we played the Bengals week 3. They had to come to us though, so thank God I won't have to be in stadium to watch that. Lose by 3 again.
That's funny.
And right now, Minnesota is currently up 32-26, 10 minutes in the second quarter. So, and Rand, it looks like and shit up under gold nicely to come back, man. Down 3-1.
Yeah, man. I don't talk about that shit. Don't want to talk about it, man. Very depressing. My Lakers out. Golden Knights on the ropes, man. It's just not good.
But no, we appreciate y'all, everybody rocking out with us as always, each and every Wednesday. It's Down to the Wire 513, episode 378. We will, for real, be on this Friday for Sports and Spirits. We will. WNBA, as I said, season start, so maybe give our predictions there. Then obviously we can send Golden State packing if they were to lose tonight. So
yeah, facts.
But with that being said, now we appreciate y'all rocking out as always. Down to the Wire 513, episode 378 for the good brother Flyman Rand, Josh Like Evans, D. Taryn Bland. We'll catch y'all this Friday for real, Sports and Spirits. Till then, y'all have a safe, blessed rest of the week. We out.
Peace.